Welcome and thank you for taking the time to view this video introducing Alcoa's Leaders Toolkit for Healthy Living Workshops for Older Adults. This is the first in a series of 7 videos that have been created to guide you through the introduction and modules of the toolkit. But first, a brief introduction to us, the Active Living Coalition for Older Adults, or Alcoa. We are a partnership of organizations and individuals with an interest in aging. Through our activities, we strive to promote a society where all older Canadians are leading active lifestyles that contribute to their overall well-being. In partnership with our member organizations, we encourage older Canadians to enhance and to maintain their well-being and independence through a lifestyle that embraces daily physical activity. We do this by providing information and resources for all Canadians, and you can find these materials on our website. The Leaders Toolkit for Healthy Living Workshops will assist you in delivering an effective, research-based workshop on healthy living for older adults that uses the document Your Personal Passport to Healthy Living. The Passport resource is a self-evaluation tool for older adults to measure their progress in living an active, healthy lifestyle in a confidential document. The toolkit provides a step-by-step approach for each module, providing all the content information, resources, group activities, and weekly evaluation techniques. Specifically, the toolkit includes a letter of welcome to you, background on how the toolkit was created, and a guide for using the toolkit. This guide provides tips for facilitation, safety, recruiting participants, and in sustaining results. The toolkit also contains 6 lesson plan modules. Finally, the resource section contains PDF versions of Your Personal Passport to Healthy Living and the Community Leaders Guidebook, as well as handouts and promotional materials for you to copy and provide to your participants. Module 1 is an overall introduction to the toolkit, and Module 2 contains information on barriers and motivations, goals, and changing behavior. Module 3 covers chronic disease, and Module 4 includes lessons on mental and emotional health. Module 5 is a discussion on healthy eating, and Module 6 is about physical activity. We suggest that you review the background information, the guide for using the toolkit, the modules, and resources in whatever order suits your learning style. Then come back again to the guide before you get started. We feel that with a review of the total package, you will be prepared to get started in designing, promoting, and delivering your workshop series. Always keep in mind that the key to each workshop is the document Your Personal Passport to Healthy Living. It has been designed for use by non-clinical community leaders for 2 key purposes: to inform, educate, and motivate older adults, and to assist with program evaluation. When preparing to deliver the lesson plans in the toolkit, you may find it helpful to look for more ideas in our Community Leaders Guidebook. This guidebook was designed to support non-clinical community leaders who choose to integrate the passport into their current program. As with the toolkit, there's no right or wrong way to use this guidebook. It also follows the sections in the passport, aligning facilitation tips and information to appropriate sections, but it does not contain any lesson plans like our toolkit does. This could be a good resource to get you started in using the other resources in the toolkit. The research that was conducted on our Passport project provided us with valuable insight into successful resource development for the promotion of active healthy aging. We incorporated these insights into the materials contained in the toolkit, especially in terms of the rationale for activities and their design. For example, experts from the School of Public Health at the University of Alberta and the Canadian Coalition for Seniors' Mental Health reinforced the importance of addressing mental health concerns of participants. The percentage of older adults suffering from depression is much higher than we had expected, and we came to realize that if this is the case, they may have little, if any, interest in making changes to their physical activity behavior, regardless of what information is available to them. Experts from the Sheraton Elder Research Centre and the Canadian Society for Exercise Physiology provided the necessary research regarding the importance of acknowledging beliefs and attitudes towards physical activity. The 2008 Clinical Practice Guidelines from the Canadian Diabetes Association also support the importance of addressing behavior change when discussing lifestyle issues and diabetes. Individuals must move through the stages of change if any behavior change, such as an increase in physical activity, is going to be maintained. Other experts from the Dietitians of Canada and certified diabetes educators confirm the fact that to promote overall active healthy aging, healthy eating must also be considered as an important factor. In developing this toolkit, we increased our awareness of the importance of sex and gender on the selection of activities and approaches to facilitation. For example, more women are diagnosed with osteoporosis than are men. We've also included in the toolkit links to resources that further explore the impact of sex and gender on active, healthy living. We recognize that a balance of mental, physical, social, and emotional aspects of people's lives is essential to health, and we approach the creation of the toolkit and its accompanying passport with the understanding that health is influenced by many factors, including social and physical environments, education and literacy, social support networks, genetics, gender, and personal coping practices. The Circle of Health was used as a lens in integrating content and process in the workshop modules. This Circle of Health is compatible with many worldviews, bridging current thinking with ancient knowledge through inclusion of the Aboriginal medicine wheel in its center. The background section contains information on how the toolkit was built. It includes the Canadian Physical Activity Guidelines for older adults 65 years and older, and approaches to the content of the modules and resources related to evaluation and managing group processes. In the toolkit, we also draw on evidence related to best practices in adult education and self-management, and we refer to literature from these disciplines. The Guide to Using the Toolkit section contains information on using the toolkit, and we outline the skills that you as community leader will need. For example, in delivering the workshop modules in this toolkit, you may need to learn more about resources in your community and how to access them. You also may need to increase your skills in sharing information and in facilitating groups. Please take time to review the section on safety and support. This contains details about disclaimers and a discussion on ethical practice, intended scope of practice, a referral process, safety hints for physical activity with older adults, and suggestions for dialoguing with healthcare professionals. Because each local community is different, we provide suggestions for adapting the program to your own context. This includes suggestions of ways to get support from administrators and how to effectively market the program and recruit participants. The final pieces of this guide section cover critical success factors and present ways for community members and practitioners to integrate activities into current practices after the workshops end. Thank you for taking the time to view this introduction to the toolkit, and remember that much more information is contained in the PDF documents. We also invite you to view our other introductory videos specific to each of the 6 lesson plan modules. We also have a video introduction to the Community Leaders Guidebook for you. The Active Living Coalition for Older Adults is located in Shelburne, Ontario, Canada. Our website content is available in French and English, and we also have additional resources available in Italian, Punjabi, Spanish, Simplified Chinese, and Traditional Chinese. Enjoy living actively.